What's up, dude? What is up, everybody? Welcome to the S14 Vlog Series. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Jason, and I got something put together here for you guys I think you're really gonna dig. I have spent the last 2 years, I've been out vlogging and filming everywhere, all the cool stuff we do. I figured I'd try to bring you guys along. I really like this whole vlogging thing. I've been watching all the automotive YouTubers, you know, all the big guys, and I really am into it. I've been into video for a long time, been into driving and racing for a long time, so I was like, man, I gotta try it. I gotta try it. And back in 2017, I sort of started, and I was at Gridlife Midwest, which is just incredible. I ended up meeting Taylor Ray there, and he again was like, man, you gotta go for it. Just start filming stuff, and you'll figure out what works for you. And you know, that was great advice, and I did. And I'm so glad that I did. Thank you, Taylor, for that. But it has just been an absolutely incredible experience, guys. I mean, honestly, this has just been one event after another, and just one cool experience, one show, you know, one great time after another. And like I said, I feel like I did my best to document it all, to bring you guys along, and I really think you're going to enjoy it. Like I said, I'm a big fan of this stuff, so I tried to make it as enjoyable as I could, and you know, create as much content as possible. I mean, really, it has been absolutely incredible. So I really hope you guys dig this. I think you're gonna. Check that out. They are ready to go. I am happy with that. Alright, I like it, man. So I hope that has you excited for what's coming up. If you are, definitely subscribe, because all that stuff, all those good times is ahead. So make sure to hit that subscribe button. If you like what's going on, hit the like button, support the channel, do what you can, share it to your friends, tell them about it. I really mean it. It means the world to me. It really does. The more this gets out there, the more people see it, the more people are inspired by it or entertained, whatever it is, man, the better it is. So to me, you know, that's what this is all about, is just getting out there and having a good time. Anyway, so I'm going to send you guys back to July 5th, 2017, the day where Jennifer and I are going to pick up some transmissions to get this thing back on the track, man. And it was a great milestone, and it starts from there, and it just keeps going, and it doesn't stop. It is an incredible ride. I really hope you guys tag along for the whole thing. I hope you enjoy it, because it's been some of the craziest times of my life. So I'll see you back there. All right, Here we go, YouTube. We are back. It is 8:30 in the morning. We are on our way. Tim Hortons. We are en route, and
quit acting. You put your hand on it. Close your hand on it.
We're about to leave here. We're looking to be there at 11 o'clock. Got our Tim Hortons. Absolutely killing it. Killing it with the Hortons here. We're on the way. The US 23 here. Still 11 o'clock arrival time. We are going south. Anyway,
I was saying it sounded like
on the road.
South. Good.
South. We're going south. And we're still going into Ohio.
It's only been like a half hour.
Oh, you picked up a minute. You're going too slow.
I've been going fast.
It's this guy's fault. We are in Edgerton. Looks like that little downtown area. Not bad. Napa. Rita's. You know, free plug for Rita's. No, I don't know. as bad. We got some work going on.
Where's the street? Right here?
Yeah. Getting close. I'll show you guys the parts we got. Here's the take. We got a ISR short throw shifter. Anywhere. ISR performance clutch line.
Right here?
EGR. Yeah, let's go over this hill real quick. See what's on the other side.
Look at this road.
Look at this road. My God, stop. Look at that. Back up. Look at that. Look at all the holes in that side. Great goals. It's beautiful. That's a great job. Man. Shadow sign.
Okay.
This trailer here, look at this thing. That's pretty fancy, I gotta say. $6,500, but look at the angle you can get. You can get pretty good. Wow. Cool. Oh, it smells so bad. Look at that. You can smell. You see the green stink lines coming out of the back of that thing. Yes, look at that. Oh, look at the polished hood. Get the hood. Finally, it's back. All right, so we got the transmissions back to the shop. I've seen this on YouTube quite a few times. Let's see if this works real quick. Let's try this. Hey. Oh man, right to his couch. Sitting there, don't you? Hey, this desk cleaned off, this workbench cleaned off, so we can get to work on the Sylvia. It's been a while. I'm excited to get the transmission back in here. I got some new clutch parts. I put this bell housing onto this transmission, and then here's the new slave and master, and a new pilot bearing as well. Anyway, we're going to get to work on this probably in the next couple hours. Get that transmission back in there. It's missing all that stuff right now, but I'm going to clean up this couch and this bench. All right, workbench all cleaned up. I got the bolts all ready to go to put the S14 back together. All organized. Now I just got to vacuum up all this. Oh man. Zane, you are so furry. Alright, what's up everybody? We are back here working on the S14. I am in the process of replacing the pilot bearing, the transmission, the clutch master and slave cylinder. I'm also going to be removing the clutch line and replacing it with a stainless braided line from ISR Performance. It's also going to remove the clutch loop. You can't see it down there right now, but there's a clutch loop right about there. And I'm going to remove all that stuff as well, get a little bit better clutch feel. And I'm going to get started on that now. Anyways, I'm going to start with spraying some WD-40 on the bolts on the clutch master there. It's been in there for a while. It'll be nice to get a new one in there. And some of this WD-40 Specialist Rust Release Penetrant Spray. It's good stuff. So, I got that stuff all WD-40'd up, and that is hopefully going to come off easily right now. I'll show you guys the tool I had to rent from Advanced Auto Parts. This is Powerbuilt. It's a pilot bearing puller. It's the better one. There's two different designs. There's one that is designed similar to this, but is made to pull from a slide hammer. And yeah, it might work, but I'm just not looking to do that right now. I've seen this style used on this exact engine before on a YouTube video, and this worked very well. So I'm going to try that out. Again, this sort of slips over here, and those teeth catch on the bearing, and then this piece here pushes up against the flywheel, and then this pulls it out from the engine. So if all goes smoothly, I will have that pilot bearing out, and I'll get the new one pressed in. To give you guys an idea of what this looks like on the engine, underneath the car here, that's the tool here, goes into that pilot bearing there. I'll use a 3/4 wrench and back that bearing right out of there. So, old pilot bearing is not out yet. It is being a total bitch. I've tried everything with this. Where is it? This guy. I even tried pulling the U-bracket off. Well, you tighten this down, and the U-bracket would just start bending, and the whole mechanism start twisting. That wasn't working, so I tried pulling the bracket off and just putting that in there, and using the slide hammer here with this little attachment to literally just try to pry the damn thing out, but it's not working either. So I am going to resort to cutting it out. I believe I watched Trevor on Motion Auto TV cut one of these things out recently. I'm going to go review that real quick just to make sure I'm doing it right. From what I remember, I think he cut it in like a bunch of sections and then hammered it in on itself and then was able to pull it out. So that might be what's about to happen, but I am going to look into it. I'll let you guys know. I'm doing some cutting here with this beautiful Bosch cordless battery powered cutoff wheel, angle grinder, whatever you want to call it. It is awesome. Definitely makes this kind of stuff quite a bit better. Thank you, Jennifer. Anyway, so I'm gonna hammer in on all four sides with a punch, and then this should just come right out. So it is out. And you can see I ended up making quite a few cuts in there, and by the end of it, a lot of these pieces that I had cut ended up breaking off. So you might want to make fewer cuts if you're ever doing this in the future. These bigger spaces ended up working better. And then I actually ended up using a big screwdriver like this guy. Got in behind it and was able to pull it out. Anyway, had to use a whole bunch of stuff to get it out. I'm gonna get this new pilot bearing in there, and then I don't know, probably pull out. This is the loop I was talking about earlier. It's the clutch loop. It comes in from the master up here, comes down into this loop, around the loop, and then out into the rubber line into the slave cylinder, which connects to the transmission. So I'm going to remove all of this stuff here, so it just goes straight from the master into the slave, and it will remove this little rubber section line as well, which will be nice. It will just be stainless. Very excited. Anyways, and there we go. A beautiful new pilot bearing installed. I need a new camera. This camera's starting to show its age a little bit, I gotta say. Great camera though, Canon M31. Been using it for quite a few years. Still going strong. Anyways, now that the pilot bearing is in, I am going to be removing the clutch master and slave cylinder, and actually the entire line and the loop. So I have new clutch slave cylinder and master cylinder and a ISR clutch line, stainless clutch line. I'm going to get to that and get that stuff out of there and make room for the new parts. Got the clutch master removed from the car. There it is. That's where it attaches to the pedal right there. There's a pin and a little clip that keeps it attached to the pedal, and two studs that come out of the firewall there. Anyway, I got that out. Now I'm going to go get the clutch loop and the slave out, and we'll pull this whole thing out. I'm hoping to get it all. I have not drained it. I didn't want this to drain all over the place, and the drain plug on the loop down there is not happy. So hoping to remove this thing all without draining it and keeping it all as one unit and pulling it out as so. I'm going to attempt it. We'll see what happens. So here we go. Clutch master, slave, loop, line, full of fluid, still pressurized, all in one, out of the car, on my own, at 2 in the morning. No scratches, no pinch lines, but yep, it's out, no leaks, and you know, ready to, I mean, this was functioning. I just did not want to have any chance of any of this old original stuff. All of these were included in the car when I got it many years ago, so I have not replaced any of those. Obviously I got all the new stuff, so put that in. It's going to work much better, it's going to look much better, and it's not going to leave me stranded at the track. Going to get this place cleaned up, tools put away, cleaning up all the tools and everything I was hanging out under here, and I was looking at the pilot bearing in, and where I had removed the clutch line, and I was like, well, I got to clean that up and paint it, so I did. Look at my, quite a bit better now. There's a little bit of rust under where the mounts were, and a little bit on the line brackets and stuff like that. I cleaned it all up with the wire brush, and then painted it with some Rust-Oleum right there. Matched the rest of the engine bay in the car and everything, and I touched up a couple of spots where it was scratched up from putting the engine in with the transmission on it. Anyway, just want to show you guys that real quick before I head out. Looking quite a bit better in here. New pilot bearing, no OEM loop, no Michigan rust, all gone. Just nice clean frame rails. Anyways, it's late, I'm tired, I'm getting out of here. I'll see you guys tomorrow.